He's a militant elf.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not having a human sorceress tonight.
She didn't finish her tasks and asked me, pledged even, to skip today. Like that. Please, please, please,
Okay.
please, please. I will definitely join the next week.
All right. I'm not sure how you want to deal with her character being in the middle of the fight, but I guess she could pass out.
It's up to you. I can take control or something. I know her character.
Okay, that's up to you. If you want to run her character, that's fine with me. Um, normally, if people aren't there, their
She can
character
just skip.
disappears.
I think she can just skip. Yeah. I don't really want to take control over anybody.
But
But
was her
still,
character
okay.
was her
Starting.
character the one that had cast the web spell that was holding up the family?
I think they fell in the water.
I thought
web spell
Nissa
broke.
was fishing out one of them.
I don't know. We'll get to that in a minute. Why don't I guess Ziron, you were there, so why don't you recap what's happening in this half of the campaign, and then we'll go over to Bob to find out what's happening in the tunnel, and then we'll start there.
Sure. So we left the Marquis de Appleberg's little cottage that had been somehow warped there from another dimension. And we picked up some names that probably will absolutely have no effect on us. We picked up some equipment, and then on our way
Oh no.
the path that should have brought us to where Bob and Nil were, we came across a bridge over a river, over a deep river. And there were two dogs and some crazed creature that started attacking two adults and a child, a man, a woman, and a child. We were able to put down the two dogs, and the guy keeps popping in and out of the woods. Nissa went over to try and help fish the man and the woman out of the web spell that had been cast by Beth. And I don't know whether she had gotten, I thought she had gotten to one of them. Maybe I was mistaken. I thought she had gotten to at least one of them to start to fish them out, and I feel like I thought that's where we had left off, because we left that last campaign. Now that we have a new DM, there's no way to check the old rolls to confirm that. So
she managed to rescue a woman, and as far as I remember, at least she is holding her, right? And
the map
Why
you
is
sent
man-
me has both of them invisible in the water, so
so
I
then
don't know.
she didn't manage. Yes, then she didn't manage.
I don't.
Supposedly.
I think my character is like here probably, or I forgot where.
You can move it wherever you want, but that's where it was on Alex's map. This is Alex's map.
Okay.
Yeah. He sent me everything he had. The two people are in the water, invisible, meaning I assumed meant that they were underwater or
Yeah.
to see.
It seems that they both of them fell, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I was trying not to pay 100% attention since Nil wasn't there and wouldn't know anything that was going on, to stay away from the meta conversations. So I don't know exactly, except what I've gathered from the map. There's an enemy over here in the woods. Alex, you might want to move the pictures of us, the portraits of us, to the left. It'll
They
show
act-
more of the map and the rolls if we're for anybody who might be watching. Your portrait blocks the rolls that as they're being rolled. If we put them at the bottom.
We can announce them. We can announce them. Rolls are not all that important than our faces. Shitty faces.
Okay.
Who needs those rolls?
Yeah, who needs rolls in D&D? We'll just do it without dice. We'll do it narratively.
You and me and
okay.
me and you. That's the only thing. It's the only persons who need those rolls. I will show them like that. If necessary. Anyway.
Okay. All right, so that's, I guess, where we are here with Beth not being here. So we can assume, well, we'll just start the initiative and we'll see what happens. We just won't play for her. We'll see what happens to her some other way. The other side of the campaign, Bob, if you want to explain what's happening in the tunnel, I'll change the map to that so you can describe what's happening down there, and we'll start there. We left off with the other group last time, so we'll start in the tunnel.
Yes. We had wandered north of the town, didn't really find any other tracks, took a look back and figured out where we were wanting to go is actually the name of a tavern in the town. So the dwarf and the druid rested, and then the dwarf put on a disguise as a halfling, and the druid entered in as a cat. They infiltrated the inn. They, when originally looking for a possible secret door or entrance, the cat ran around with people from the tavern running around trying to catch the cat. Eventually, everybody went to sleep. The druid came back to his human form, got another cat to go down. They eventually got into the pantry, locked up the pantry so nobody knew that they had entered it, went down into a cave system, went a little bit down. The dwarf realized there was something wrong and evil in the tunnel and something was coming. The cat, the druid, realized it, but after the druid turned back into a human, couldn't see anything, and so created a fire sphere while the dwarf got engaged with one of these octopus creatures on the wall. And apparently there's another one coming at us. And the fire's still going. And that's where that was left off. Initiative was, it was going to be our turn next. And I'm last.
Yeah, your initiative number didn't transfer.
I had 2.
It was a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a
I
2.
will. I can probably go to that and will can tell you all the initiative, or we can reroll them.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
you say.
I got all of them except Bob's, and he said his was 2, so I have them all
Yes.
now.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we left off in the tunnel with Bob. We're starting at the beginning of the initiative
For the second round.
in the tunnel part.
Yep.
So Nil is up. Nil, now an NPC and no longer a player character, he is hiding in the shadows. He is going to hold an action to attack the crawler. When you described it as an octopus, it's more of a centipede kind of creature.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you a picture.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, so it does have tentacles, and that was described, which is where I think the confusion
Ah.
came
Can
from.
you send it
Yes.
to the log? Can you? Oh, okay.
I already did. It just
Yeah, I
took a
see it.
second to get to you.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's more of a centipede, very large looking centipede creature with tentacles on its face. So Nil is hiding in the corner there, waiting for it to pass by so that he can take a shot at it from the back.
Yes.
That'll bring up the creature, who will then move toward Bob, the only person it can see, and trigger Nil's held action.
Right. I'm confused though, because last time it engaged Neil, right? It had slapped or stung Neil.
No.
Right?
No, Nil isn't missing any hit points, and Nil, on the map that Alex sent me, wasn't engaged with it.
Because you'd gone up to it, and I thought it hit it. You'd hit it, and it hit you too.
I think I hit
That's
it with a
right.
crossbow. I hit it with a crossbow, and it tried to attack me with its tentacles from a distance.
Ah, oh, okay, okay,
It has a reach with the tentacles.
right.
So yeah.
Okay.
Nil then slunk back into the corner and stealthed to take a shot at it,
Sure. Okay.
which he will do now. Let me get over to his character sheet. He rolled an 11, which will miss the creature, unfortunately. Oh, he will have advantage because of hiding. So a 14 does hit the creature for 7 points of piercing damage. It continues and will engage with Bob. Nil's sneak attack there does not stop the creature from its progress. It will try to bite you. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to bite you first. Oh, that was almost a natural 20, but it's an 18. Does that hit you, Bob?
This close.
My armor class is 14, so I would assume
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so it hits you. For 7 points of piercing damage, plus 1 point of poison damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
11 total.
You feel sickened by the poison. You now have the poisoned condition.
Okay. So what does this mean?
This means add poisoned and paralyzed in the conditions on your character sheet.
Oh, I'm paralyzed too. Okay, well that
Yes.
makes life simple.
You can blame Alex for this creature. He threw this at us. I'm just taking over.
Oh yeah. All
You're
right.
welcome.
You're welcome. Yes. Our former unhinged DM set this combat up. I'm just
Well,
finishing-
you are welcome to split the party anytime you want.
Oh, we already did that.
And you got what you deserve.
Yeah, we did. We are in big trouble. That will end the creature's turn and bring up Bob's turn. You get to make another saving throw at the end of your turn. So go ahead, since you can't do... Well, let me make sure that you can't do anything. Speed is 0. You're incapacitated. Saving throws automatically fail If they're strength or dex, other saving throws you still get to roll normally. Attacks against you have advantage, and attack rolls that hit you are automatic crits because you cannot defend yourself while paralyzed. Fortunately, you get to make that Constitution saving throw again at the end of your current turn, which is now.
Well, what does this also break my concentration? Because the fire, right? The fire sphere is going to go out.
It definitely does break your concentration. So the fire sphere, why can't I say that word all of a sudden, is going to go out.
And now I can't see either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're in the dark and you're paralyzed and poisoned.
Yes.
But you get to make the saving throw again. So go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw again. Oh, that one fails as well. So you are still down.
Yes.
That's going to bring us back to Nil, who is going to retreat back to here. It's not moving on Alex's screen for some reason. I'm not really sure why. There it goes. I think it moved now. It updated. And he is going to take another shot at the creature with his crossbow. Oh, he is not rolling well today. He misses again, bringing up the creature. The creature is going to bite Bob once again.
Oh my god.
It misses with its bite attack, bringing up Bob. Bob, you have an opportunity to save once again. One of these have to be a good Constitution roll.
Have I taken any extra poison damage yet?
No.
I don't know how poison works.
No, the poison damage you originally took was from the bite. The poison condition is separate.
Ah, okay.
Look at that. You can remove the poisoned and paralyzed conditions. You are still temporarily prone, so mark yourself as prone because this is the end of your turn, so you can't quite get up yet. But paralyzed and poison come off, and prone gets added. That brings us back to Nil, who is not doing well with his crossbow today. Oh, there we go. A 26 will hit the creature for 7 points of piercing damage. That brings the creature back up. It does get an opportunity to attack you with its bite and its tentacles again. A natural 1.
Did it bite itself?
Our first one. No, but it bit a rock and chipped a tooth. As it tried. Actually, I forgot. You are prone, so it does have advantage on melee attacks. But it still missed. It invalidated the nat 1, but it still missed you. It does try to grab a hold of you again with its tentacles. I need you to make that Constitution save once again.
Uh, 5 total.
A 5 total. You are once again poisoned and paralyzed and prone.
Rock.
You are the 3 Ps of screwed right now.
Wonderful.
As you see this happening, as this thing descends on you and wraps its tentacles around you one more time, you look back in the tunnel and you see a strange situation unfolding behind you or beyond you. You see this happening.
So I can see
Doesn't
light.
see
then,
much.
right? I'm a human.
Yeah.
I'm a human. I can't see.
You don't see much, but there is a torch lit. This darkened silhouette person has a torchlight. He came from ahead in the tunnel, and he has grabbed Nil as two creatures seem to be emerging from that mining cart up the track a little ways. We're going to switch while Bob curses his fate and his desire to split the party. We'll switch back to the people in the forest briefly. Let's see what's happening over on the Forest Road Bridge. Hold on, I need to... Everybody's hidden right now. And they need to be unhidden. All right. Oh, except one. Okay. Everybody on this map now, back on the forest map. We start with Nissa. Nissa was at the edge of the river on the cliff, trying to help the people out of the web as it was breaking. She unfortunately was unable to catch them before they fell into the water. She sees them briefly as they bob up and down in the roiling waters, floating their way downstream. Once in a while, they bob up for air as they float away. What would Nissa like to do this round?
I ask, as a free action, I ask Ziran if he's able to end the enemy on his own, or should I help them, or better help the civilians?
Help them. Use rope.
Okay, I try to catch them. As a cowboy, like with my rope,
Okay,
probably,
you're
or
trying to...
maybe with my hands if they are close enough.
I think Alex said that it was a pretty steep drop down there to the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, what was it, 10 or 15 feet? Certainly enough to throw a rope, but not enough to reach down. If I understand it correctly.
I'd like to catch them.
Okay.
Can I?
Roll, sure.
Fast?
Yeah, I would say... I don't know if you have proficiency with rope. Do you have proficiency with like a weapon like a whip?
No.
Okay, so I would roll a ranged attack using only your dex. So roll a d20 and add your dexterity to it.
Just dexterity saving throw.
Not a saving throw. Roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier. It's up at the top of your character sheet.
+3? Okay. Roll. Okay, just d20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, +3.
8.
An 8. You throw the rope into the water, and it lands on top of the water as she ducks under, once again being pulled down by the current. I will roll for her to see if she can grab the rope. an 11. She is unable to grab the rope as she dunks under the water. You see her hand go under the edge of the rope as she continues to wash down the river. The male already is under the bridge and beyond as she is quickly joining him. That is your action only. Do you have a bonus action or movement that you would like to use this turn?
Is there something that could block the path? Maybe a log? Or something, anything?
I'm not sure what you mean. You want to push a log into the water?
Yeah.
Okay, that would require another action. If you look under actions and then click over to bonus actions, it will list the various actions that you have, or bonus actions that you have. Or you can use your movement and your bonus action to run down the stream to try to keep up to try something else next round.
Okay, I do that.
Remember, as a rogue, you can use cunning action to bonus action dash. So you could move 30 feet over to there, and then another 30 feet to get ahead of them. And then next round, you can probably find a log or something that you can push into the river.
Okay.
I'll even give you a bonus action this round. I'll let you use... Oh, you used it to dash, so you wouldn't have any other action economy this round. All right.
Okay.
So that would end your turn and move us to this person that's off in the woods down here. He is going to attack again. He seems to be yelling. Ziron, roll perception with advantage. Since you are focused on him, you've been attacking him. You're listening. Yeah.
First one
Dirty
was a 20.
Ooh, nat 20. Yeah, your elven
I understand
ears...
him really well.
Yeah, your elven ears pick up what he's saying. He seems to be muttering under his breath, but loud enough for you to hear, something about corruption and that she's one of the tainted. And then he throws his spear at Beth. A natural one. So anticlimactic when you roll a natural one on something like that.
Well,
his spear
don't forget, the kid is between him and Beth.
Yeah, he's throwing it over the kid. Yeah, he's not aiming for the kid.
In mixed terrain, it's hard to tell what it can hit on a 1.
Well, I will grant your wish, and I will roll a second attack to see if he hits the kid.
But he could hit me, too, standing next to Beth. 14
misses. Oh, wait, no, the kid's armor class is a 10. He hit the kid. Congratulations,
Yay.
You have murdered this child, or aided in the murder of this child that I was going to let live. But I will grant your wish.
This kid survived 3 net ones from Ziran, I guess.
Yeah, I guess Ziran did not want to see that child survive. Or, I'm sorry, Ziran is in the game. Ish didn't want to see this kid survive. So he throws his spear as the child stands up, takes the spear directly in his chest, and goes down. That brings up Ziran.
All right. So, of course, I'm going to shoot the guy. First shot is 24.
That hits. Roll damage.
And 1d4 plus 1d4 plus 4. I'm also going to use Colossus Slayer to add another 1d8.
Okay.
Wasn't much. So let's see, how much damage is that total? Is that 9? Yeah, that's 9 damage.
Total of
Then
9.
if you hit a creature with a longbow and deal damage to the creature, you can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. So it's
He is
reduced.
slowed.
Yep. And because I have a second attack, I'm going to shoot him again.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, I don't think I know this as Nil, so I'm going to ask you. Are you wearing any identification as to who your deity is?
I have a Maliki necklace that I keep in my shirt.
It's in your shirt. Okay, so not visible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And 6 damage.
All right.
And
He takes 2 shots, pretty solid shots, and he was already bloodied, but you can see he is very wounded. Looks very determined to complete whatever job he was after here, whatever his task was here.
well, I'd like to have the distance.
Meaning what?
The distance between he and I'd like to cut it.
Oh,
in
you
half
wanna
with
move
my
closer.
movement speed. Yes, please.
The green square, Alex, remind me what that is.
I think that it was difficult terrain. I don't remember. Spike
It was
growth
like
spell.
entangle.
Yeah. Spike
it's
growth
not-
or root growth.
Okay,
No,
spike,
it was different.
spike growth does damage if he moves through it.
I thought it was just half speed when he cast it, but I don't.
It's entangle would just be difficult terrain, so we'll go with that. Like I said, I wasn't really paying attention because my character's not there, so I didn't
I
want
know,
to have all the
but,
meta knowledge.
The spell should be in his
Okay.
in his stat block, I guess.
It's in his stat block. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Root snare.
Yeah.
Target makes a strength save. Fail is restrained. Success is speed halved. So your speed is only halved. There's no damage from moving through this. All right.
Yeah, and
So
my walking speed is 35.
yeah. So that's 10 feet just to get out of it.
Sure. And then another
And
5
then-
feet.
Another 5 feet would put you by these trees. It'll put-
I'm not sure which
it'll
trees.
put-
Can you double
yeah.
click on the map for me?
Yeah, I can't. It's not updating to what I'm doing. I'm not really sure why.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. There.
we
Yeah.
go. There it
Yeah,
goes.
perfect.
Is that where you
Yeah.
want to be?
Yes, please.
Okay. You are near the child that is downed. Beth is I don't know how to handle this one currently with her not being here. So we'll say that she is has that stun effect. What was the effect? Restraint.
She pulls the spear
effect.
out, sticks it in the ground, and pole dances.
No, I think we're going to say she was restrained by the root snare.
She failed.
She was so
yeah.
She was so shocked by watching the kid die that she's fainted, like a character in a Victorian novel.
Maybe. We can go with that. Corin, I had sent you a private message in the chat. Did you do that?
The private message.
In StreamYard, I sent you a message only you can see.
I see. Uh-huh. $17.
Okay. All right. So let's go back to Nissa. You're all the way over here on the rocks to the right. As you see the two people, the male is floating down the river a little faster than the female, but they are bobbing up and down as the current is pretty fast, and it keeps pulling them down at times. You're a little bit ahead of them. I'm not really sure why it's not. There it goes. It's just really slow in updating, I think, because of maybe.
No,
the
I need to.
screen.
I need to move. I need to
Oh,
move
okay.
it. Otherwise, it doesn't change. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's strange. Okay.
So
So
whenever
you
I
see
switch
them
to
coming,
Steam-
Nissa. What would you like to do this round?
Grab some kind of log and push it in the water.
Okay. I'm going to say you can easily find a log. I'm not even going to have you roll for it. We're in a forest. There's going to be some downed logs that are big enough that you think they would help a person or even two people. So you can make a strength check with advantage to push this log into the river.
Athletics? Or
You can use athletics. Athletics is appropriate. Even acrobatics would be fine if you want to use that.
acrobatics, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use that.
It is lagging. Come on. Hello?
Mhm.
Can you just roll?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet. There it goes. 15. The first roll was 15. The second was 10.
Yeah.
That's plenty.
Okay.
You're able to push the log out into the river, and it falls in and starts floating down the river as well. As you're pushing it, though, the people are moving. So I'm going to give both of them rolls to see if they can grab onto it. I don't think they have stat blocks, so I'm going to just roll for them. The guy got an 18. Not bad. He easily grabs onto the rope, or the log, I mean.
Mhm.
And the woman, also not bad. I'm going to say, since he rolled so high, he's able to grab the log and then reach out a hand and pull her to himself. So they are now both floating on the log. And you can see that they are still floating down the river. So they're not out of trouble completely. But at least now they're not getting dunked under and potentially drowning. Anything else you would like to do on your turn that would constitute a bonus action or movement? We'll say that you used 10 feet of your movement to walk over, grab this log, and walk back to the edge to push it off. So you still have the rest of your movement and a bonus action to add more movement or an action, a bonus action.
Okay. I want them to get to the shore, so I am fixing the rope. I don't know.
Okay.
Somewhere
So
on
do
the
you
ground.
Do you want to
Or-
move
or
further
maybe-
down the river to be able to throw the rope in next time? You got to kind of stay ahead of them if you're going to throw the rope to them.
Yeah, okay. I do that.
Okay. So you move like over here, further down along the edge of the cliff so that you can throw the rope in and hopefully they can grab it on the way by now that they're not actively drowning.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Next up in our initiative is an unseen person. that is watching all of this take place. I'll give you a little picture. It doesn't necessarily look exactly like the scene, but it's pretty close, at least before Nissa started moving downstream. Oh. There you go. You just have to move it around. Lurking up above in the trees, near the river, looking down on the action, is someone you haven't met yet. What does this mysterious person do in this moment?
And on the map, where am I? Like behind Anissa.
Yeah, we can move you back in the map. You would have been behind Nissa, but she ran down the river. So I will make your token visible as you switch back to the map. You're on the same cliff near where Nissa was.
Well, I think that I am going to...
I'm not sure why it's...
First of all, I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay. Not sure why the whole map is black. Let's see if maybe you're not...
I already see it.
There you go. You do see it. Okay. All right, there it goes.
Oh, I'm pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, you're not far
Let me
away.
see.
You were kind of behind Nissa. So you can see the action taking place. You don't really know anything about any of these people. The guy in the woods seems to be unhinged and mumbling about stuff that seems weird. People who are corrupted, and he has to stop the corruption. He seems to be kind of focused on Beth for some reason.
Kind of... So he doesn't see me.
Currently, no. He doesn't know you're there. Nobody does.
Then I will not cast Mage Armor on myself. I will, from that position, I will cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
It requires me a piece of iron. I'll look at him, throw the piece of iron in his direction, and say, "Hold." Wisdom
That's a-
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw coming up.
15.
Rolled a 21.
Oh shit.
He looks right in your direction as he hears this verbal spell and feels for a second his muscles tense up as your hold person almost takes control of him, but doesn't. Let's go back to the other group. I kind of want to know
I
what
will
Bob's
move. I
been-
will move.
Oh
I will
yeah,
move away from
finish
there.
your turn. Where do you want to go?
I probably will go out of the cliff, holding the root of a nearby cone tree.
So you're gonna jump off the cliff and hold a root.
Not a jump, yeah, but kind of hide there.
Climb
Using it.
down and hang from a root. All right.
Yeah.
Make a strength roll for me with advantage right now because you just did this.
Oh, it was not 1.
Oh.
It was 11.
11.
11. With
11.
advantage, you said.
Yeah, 11 is good enough. You're able to find a thick root or what looks like a thick root and grab it and just kind of lower yourself below the cliff. And you're just kind of hanging there, finding like rocks to hold up your weight.
Oh,
as
you know
you
what? I
ride
have
down.
a sickle. I think that I will like grab with the sickle this root to make sure I don't fall.
Okay. All right. Let's go back to the other group.
We have
again.
a farmer.
Yes, he is a farmer.
A fisherman.
He's a fisherman that fishes with a scythe.
Sickle.
A
A
sickle.
sickle is used
A sickle fisher.
Sickle
by
fisher, yeah.
farmers.
Yes. He likes his fish caught pre-portioned,
Ah.
apparently. All right, we're back in the tunnel under Grayfin.
Well, I'm still waiting to actually do something. So
I know this has been horrible for you. Nil has been ganked by somebody and is now back here. As you see, the two little creatures climb out of the cart. It'll update on the map momentarily. Nil is going to... He's grappled, but he still wants to help Bob.
yay.
Being grappled gives you disadvantage on your attacks against anyone other than the person grappling you. So Nil is going to take that disadvantage and fire his crossbow at the carrion crawler.
Oh, it's a okay. Aha. I know what a carrion
Sorry.
crawler is. Okay.
Sorry, I gave it away.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Nil misses badly with a 9.
Wonderful.
As another bolt goes flying, and two creatures begin to attack Nil and the other guy from inside that cart. The other guy is missed. They have advantage on Nil because he is grappled. That's an 18. So Nil is hit for 4 points of damage. That brings up the crawler's turn.
Yes.
The crawler has advantage on you because you are prone and paralyzed and poisoned still.
Yes.
So it will roll. Oh, another 13 misses. Even though with advantage, it is unable to grab onto you again. Its tentacles are still holding you.
Yes.
From last round, but that brings up your turn. Let's see if you can break free of this once again.
Ah, wonderful. So this is Constitution or Strength?
Constitution save.
Got it. Wonderful. I might do something next turn.
Yes.
18.
Remove poisoned and paralyzed again. You
Right.
are still prone, though, because
Yes.
the roll happens at the end of your turn, so you haven't been able
Yes.
to get up yet. All right. This round, our mysterious shadowy figure gets a turn. He is going to slash out at one of these inky black creatures. It's really hard for Bob to see much more of that. The torch that this guy had lit is kind of backlighting this fight
Right.
down the tunnel. So he's only
Sure.
seeing silhouettes
Right.
tussling back there. He did roll a 19 plus, so 24 to hit. And he will roll some damage plus his modifier. That one is bloodied. You can see it take a pretty significant hit, bringing it up again. Nat 1. Let's see if it hits its partner. Since Ish insisted on self hits for the natural one, let's see if it hits the other inky black creature. And it does. Good job, Nil. It might have hurt that kid, but it's also going to hurt this bad guy, too.
I like how it came to blaming Ish, even though it was my initial idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I heard Ish say it. I didn't hear that.
No. It came like Ish was fair enough to bring it up back, but yeah, it was my.
Well, it's a great idea, and now it hurt.
Disregard
one,
that.
It hurt one friendly, but it also now hurt one enemy. So it's a good roll, and they were next to each
Nice.
other, so it does make sense. That brings up Nil. Nil is still trying to help Bob, despite his precarious position right now. He's going to take another shot with his crossbow. One of these has to hit, doesn't it?
No. No.
Yes, it does. With disadvantage, Nil hits the crawler for 6 additional points of damage. Actually, no. Yeah, because no, you're not. You were paralyzed up until making that roll, so he is not going to get sneak attack on this one. But the creature is very hurt. It is still pretty intent on Bob being its lunch, though.
Wonderful.
The second creature, black inky creature that came out of the mining cart, attacks Nil. Nil is grappled, so it has advantage, but misses. Anyway, that brings up the carrion crawler, who has advantage on Bob. That's a 23 and a nat 20 to hit Bob. So, Alex, I don't remember how you were doing nat 20 critical hit damage. Were you doing it with max plus roll?
Double damage.
Just double the dice? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 2d4 plus 2. The 2d4 is 5. So 10 plus 2, 12 damage to Bob. Plus 2 points of poison damage this time from the bite. And please make that Constitution save once again, as it still holds you with its tentacles.
18 total.
You manage to stay free again of its poisoned and paralyzing effect. So you are still prone, and you finally get a turn.
And now the DM's going to be really pissed.
No, I'm not.
Because I got to watch. And I really hate what's gone on the last few minutes. Oh, it's not even a minute, right? It's been 3 rounds. That's 18 seconds.
Okay.
I got to watch. I can go
Okay.
back a minute.
All right.
Screw this. Screw this. I can only see myself at the moment. What's going on, DM?
The map's not up. So you turn back the clock a minute.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No.
So-
let me. I didn't
If
say
I
a minute
could
yet.
turn back time.
So I want to clarify
If I
here, right?
could
Each round is 6
find a way.
seconds, correct?
Yes.
Hold up.
And we've had 3 rounds, 4 rounds, so that's 20. That's 18 or 24 seconds, right?
There have been, well, yeah, it's hard to tell how many rounds there were because I didn't look at what round we were on when this started. So, yeah, we'll say probably 4 rounds. I did about 2 rounds and then switched, and then 2 rounds and then switched.
Yeah, to make life simple, we'll just go back the full minute.
Okay. All right.
Okay, just
so
to make life simple.
A minute ago,
Yes.
Nil was, where is that little tunnel? I can't really.
Right.
He was investigating this tunnel.
And I'm still a cat.
You were back here. Okay, that is somewhere
And-
else.
I was by him.
Okay.
Oh, and I can see again because I'm a cat. Does this mean so I get my hit points back, right?
Yeah, everything goes back to full. I'm just adjusting the entire map.
Oh, sure.
Uh,
Just making sure.
Yeah, so you can
I'll
put
take care of
yourself back to
myself.
full. Take off the prone condition.
You're right.
And I will. There we go. All right, nil is fixed. Everything else in the tunnel is corrected. I just need to add a cat to the map, and we can hide your token for now. And I think wasn't the cat checking out the crates to the south. Alex, if you scroll down one more alcove on the map, and I will fix the token vision to Bob Smith.
Okay.
So that now you should be able to see through the cat further to the south. Oh, it's not working. Let me give the cat dark vision. Maybe that's... Oh, that's what it is, because Bob doesn't have dark vision. That's why it was dark. So I added the cat dark vision. Okay.
Okay.
So I think the cat was examining those crates a minute ago. Before the fight started, right?
Sure. We'll go with it.
Okay.
So at my fastest speed possible, I come around and I tell Neil about the carrion crawlers and the guy who pops up, and it's a good time right now to back up because we are going to die. And we need to figure out a plan.
Okay. It's not Nil's turn, so he can't really do anything in the moment yet. So let's take that opportunity to switch back to the other group, and then we will start fresh with a brand new whole scenario in this map. Here. And Alex, there's no saving throw for the Rot Watch, right?
I sent you in private chat some info.
Oh, I see it.
You might probably. If you wanna.
Okay. All right. I got
it. Problem.
What's
it wasn't private.
Oh, that wasn't private?
Yeah, Alex, we see that message too.
Okay. Oh,
It's
okay,
right.
okay.
It's
but
fine.
I think that he
Bob
already
should
know that.
Yeah, Bob should
I
know
think
that because he
figured that out.
attuned to it. Yeah, he attuned to it. So he should already know that. So that shouldn't be any information Bob wouldn't have already. He knows by using it puts him in a position, a precarious position.
I didn't. Okay, well, me didn't know that till now.
Well, you examined it in a forest, and as far as I remember, I told you that.
You never told me this. Okay.
Well,
check the video.
Yeah.
Let's just
I think it's something that would have been
with
spent
it.
in private.
Yeah,
Let's just move on with it and assume that Bob was being sacrificial in doing this, even though he knew it was putting him in a difficult position.
Or maybe he doesn't know that. But they have a cost of using.
All right. That brings us back to, let's go back to the forest bridge.
As a question.
Yes, go ahead.
How localized or universal are the effects of the watch?
Alex, good question. I'm pretty sure that you homebrewed this, so I don't know. It's localized, right? It doesn't affect the whole world.
I really hope it's local. I really hope it's local.
It does turn the time back, but you don't know that. It doesn't. You can't, like, for you the time goes the same thing. So
it's
even
localized.
even though you come back 1 minute before, you will do the very same things that had been done.
Okay.
Only he can change it.
Only the watch holder
So-
knows something's different and can change the future.
All right, that's
Everybody
good to
else,
know.
the same
Because
thing
that means
happens.
Nil is going to do exactly what he did last time. But Bob's not.
hmm
Okay.
But I
all
told
right.
Neil what's going on. I told Neil what's coming.
Yeah, but Nil's not. I'm assuming that based on the way Alex just described it, Nil doesn't have any agency in this situation. He's going to
He doesn't
repeat.
know.
But I just
I don't
told
know.
him what's going to happen. He knows I've got the watch. So he knows that I have this ability to go back.
Yeah, I got to defer to Alex on this. I have no idea how this thing works.
Alex, he knows I've got the watch. He understands how things are. He knows that I can tell him what
It will
happened and that
depend-
we're going to die.
It will depend on Neil. I don't know what he is going to believe. For him, you just went there and suddenly you say, what did you say?
But he knows
He-
I've got the watch.
No,
I
no, no.
described
But
him as
what do you
carrying-
say?
I told
You-
him. I
yeah.
told him what happened. The carrier crawlers came from up ahead. That they tried to attack us, and we are captured. Well, it looks like he got captured, and we're about to die.
That's the only thing he is going to know, that you.
And I know.
walked
And then I
in-
said we need to move back. I was very clear about this. We need to move back and figure out a plan. I was very clear about this before we change scenes back to the river.
So,
Alright.
replying to your question, for Neil, everything is like you went down there and suddenly you tell him that.
Right.
And
But
it's up
Neil
to
knows
him
I got the
to.
watch and how it works.
All right.
And he has
I
no reason
will-
to think I'm lying.
I will make some rolls and determine how Nil will react. Remember, Nil is not me anymore. Nil is an NPC.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yes.
he's it's a little different how he'll react. It'll be based on rolls now.
Right. Okay.
And not my personal choice.
Yeah, yeah. And we're on the river now.
Yeah, we're back to the river. Nissa, you're still up river. I think you were trying to lasso down to them again and give them a rope to pull them over to the side.
On my side, all the tokens are fucked up.
Yeah,
So-
all the tokens shifted.
Well, they
I should
haven't
be
on
here.
mine. They haven't
Yeah.
on mine.
And, Uh-huh.
His token should be on the other side of the river. Yeah, there we go. And Nissa was on the other side of the river down by the board.
yeah.
I got
There we
it.
go.
She wasn't down there. She was down here.
Okay.
You just got to
alright.
give me a second to move each one of
Yeah.
them again.
Sure.
Because I can see where they're supposed to be. And when they get wonky like that, you can't see where they're supposed to be.
Oh,
Oh,
alright,
it lets you
alright.
They
know.
currently are.
Nice
Yeah.
system.
Okay.
I don't know why it's lagging like that. It does it from time to time.
Above VTT does above VTT.
Yeah. Hey, Alex had a
Yeah.
question.
Happens a
Um,
lot in this game, but not in my other games. I don't know why.
I tried searching. I tried searching on YouTube for our live. For I bet I know what the problem is. I just typed in the word crunch water. Let's see
Yeah.
if
Search
Ashbound
for Nat
keeps secrets.
happens. Search for Nat
Yep,
happens.
there it is. Okay. Well, no, I don't think it posts on Nat Happens because I think it's.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah,
I
it
thought it
does.
did.
I tried it
Yeah,
once and
it
it didn't
should.
seem to.
It gives
Oh,
me a
okay.
notification because I'm following Nat Happens. It told me today when it went live.
Because I wanted to be able
all
to
right.
follow the action when I step away from the computer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I see.
So Nissa, the log has moved downstream, obviously, with the people on it. I'm moving them as we speak. Go ahead and make that dexterity roll again. That's D20 plus your dexterity modifier. You'll have to tell me what you rolled. I can't see it. 10
13.
plus 3. 13. Yes. You are able to throw the rope down, and let's see which one of them is able to grab it. That is the female. The female. of the two is able to grab it. As the male holds her onto the log, she's able to reach out and grab the rope. And you're able to pull them to the shore where they are sopping wet,
Yay.
but quite alive. As the log continues now downstream without them.
Okay.
That would be your action. So you still have a bonus action and movement this round if you would like to use them.
Yeah, I want to move. I want to tell them to, I don't know, clean themselves up and wait for me here. Because I need to deal with a person who might have killed your child. And I go.
Well, your character wouldn't know that.
Yeah, probably.
Your
Probably
character would
not.
have no way of knowing that. That all happened
That's true. That's
after
true.
you were over the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay,
child
so
was way behind you guys.
Okay, to keep you safe then, and I go 30 feet here, closer to everyone.
Okay. You still have your bonus action as well, so you could bonus action dash if you would like.
Let me see. Is it 60 feet? No. Okay. On one hand, I want to dash, on the other hand, I want to hide. But I need to choose, right?
Yes, you do have to pick one. You can hide or you can dash.
Okay, I want to hide first. Do I roll stealth?
Yes.
Come on, stealth. Stealth. Oh, 17. Oh no,
A 17.
26. I accidentally rolled it twice.
Oh, yeah. We'll take the first one, and that was much better.
Right.
So you are able to hide in these trees as you reapproach the combat still going on. That brings up our mysterious stranger who jumped off the cliff and is hanging from a root by his fishing scythe.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Okay, I will climb back and
Okay,
after
so
that I will
unless you have
again.
Okay, unless you have a climbing speed, climbing is considered difficult terrain. So that 5 feet of movement is really 10 feet. So you've moved 10 feet and you're back on the cliff.
Back on the cliff. The hiding will take my action, right?
Hiding, yeah, you're not a rogue, so you can't hide as a
all right.
bonus action.
So
You can
I
hide as
will
an
not.
action.
I will not do that. I will do the same thing.
Okay, try to hold person again.
Try to hold person
Okay.
again. We'll
All
cast
right,
this.
that's wisdom. Right?
Hold up. 15. Yeah.
25.
Stop it and get some help. And I'm back at the cliff.
You jump over the cliff again. Make a strength check again.
Oh no. Can it be advantage again?
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can do it. You can do it with advantage.
Thanks, because it is 5 and it is 6.
A 6.
A
You
6.
hear Xeron. You're the closest. You hear a splash as Corin splashes into the river.
I'm a fisherman.
Yeah,
When you
now
edit-
you're a fish.
When you edit this video for YouTube, when our new DM says I'll let you roll with advantage, you should insert that meme of Xerxes from 300 saying, "I am a benevolent god."
Yeah.
Well, I can't even blame above VTT for that. I rolled physical die.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Yay.
I love when a good advantage goes unanswered.
As a quick question, am I pointing at on your screen? Am I pointing at John right now, or am I pointing at Bob?
Yes.
You're pointing at me.
Yes, you're.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
That brings
There's Bob.
up our mysterious attacker, who is getting pretty frustrated. He's going to move forward a little bit in the woods. And what other weapons does he have? I don't think he has any other weapons. Yeah, he doesn't. He is going to run forward and try to get. He moved 10 feet. So he is going to move the rest of his movement to recover his spear. Yeah, he can get to there. He pulls his spear out of the child and will hold there by the rock, holding his action to engage anyone who attacks him. I think maybe he won't. Does Zeron have his bow out? Yes.
I have my bow out.
Yeah, he's going to use his dash to engage you then. He wants to basically take the bow out of your hand, so to speak. So he will use his action. He can't attack you, but he has recovered his spear and is in melee with you.
Is it time for kebabs already?
Yes,
Sorry.
and you're on the
That's
menu.
horrible.
And apparently,
Well, now clearly the kid was.
Corin is now a fish, so he could be on the menu too. That brings up Zeron's turn.
All right. Oh no! Oh, wait a minute. He is slowed because I hit him with so he couldn't have made that last 10 to pull the spear because he was slowed. I'm glad I remembered that.
Yeah, I forgot the slowed part. So he will use his dash still to get to the spear, and then he still doesn't have an action. Let me see if he has any bonus actions.
But as for ruling,
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
there
he
is a
does.
distance,
Creature within 30 feet that's under. Okay. I think Beth qualifies as this. But he has to hit with an attack. Yeah.
Oh, for something
So
like
he-
Colossus Slayer. Yeah, you
Yeah,
have to
this
hit him
is-
in that turn.
This is his version of Hunter's Mark. He screams out that Beth is tainted and he marks her.
Okay.
That brings up Zero. We're back to your turn. Let's go ahead and finish your turn. Thank you for the reminder about the slow effect.
Yeah.
but John, what if they're slow, so he gets half of his movement, then dashes?
It's not
And the-
half. It's not half of his movement. It's minus 10 feet. So he can still dash and make it to the child.
Yeah, he can make it to the child, but he can. If
Well,
there
let
is
me-
like,
let me see. He
20
was back
feet.
Here.
yeah,
I mean, we can argue over the movement, or you guys can just trust me. That's part
no,
of it.
can
You wanna-
can he reach Ziran still?
That's 20.
On
He's
his
still
way?
He's still not in range. It's a 5-foot difference from what I estimated.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Because
stop
I
trying to
thought that he was like,
backseat
no, it's for ruling. Because I would say, backseat DM Tron. Come on, I'm not in the position.
All right. My
Okay,
turn?
he cannot make it there either way. He's got 30 feet of movement, so he's down to 20. He moved a total of 40 feet. He has no movement left. He does have his spear in his hand, but he used his bonus action to mark Beth. And that brings us to Xeron's turn.
All right. I'll go ahead and shoot. And first shot is 16.
That'll hit him.
1d8 plus 4 is 9. Colossus Slayer is another 8. So that's 17. The slow effect will continue.
Well, the slow effect will be irrelevant because as your arrow hits him in the chest, he goes down to the ground.
Okay. At this point, is the boy at like death saving throws, or is the boy gone? Can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
You'll have to either cast something or you'll have to try to determine that. How would you like to determine his condition?
I'd like to try casting Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
I'll use a level 2 spell slot, and if there's any life left in him, he's brought up to 24. I know that's an if.
Yeah. That's like 6 times the amount of hit points he started with. So he begins to move once again, and you see his chest moving up and down as he is now breathing. As you get that close, I need you to make a perception check. I'm going to say this is just a straight perception check, no advantage because you're focused on the kid.
Sure. 21.
Yeah, great roll. You hear as the last breath is leaving this hunter, he says, "You're being misled. Why are you helping the tainted?" And he dies.
Yeah, taint this.
As you, with that 21 perception, you also notice that he has a similar band around his neck with the same symbol of Meliki on it.
I don't like this forest.
His spell effect ends that's surrounding Beth, as does his mark of her. And let's continue this just for a second before we go back to our reboot in the tunnels, because somebody is still in the river that most of you don't even know exist.
I heard the splash. It didn't mean anything.
You also
maybe you also heard fuck, something like that.
You also heard him cast Hold Person twice, although you may not have recognized the spell. You would have heard the verbal components. So you know somebody was in the trees that seemed to be aiding you, and then apparently fell into the water. So what would...
Sorry.
You're the only one that knows this at this point. So what would Nissa be doing next? We're going to stay in loose initiative for the moment until we resolve this. Unless we just let him float away and he can roll a new character for next time.
Okay.
Hey, what about my ability to swim?
I don't know.
Mind you, I'm a former fisherman.
Do you have a swim speed?
Oh, you know what I have?
Nissa goes first anyway, so you figure out how you want to try to get out of the river, and Nissa will go first. What are you doing? You don't know anything about whoever's in the river now. You saved the 2 people in the river.
Okay. I ask Ziran if the hunter is dead.
Yeah, that crazy guy is dead. I helped the kid up to his feet.
Okay.
Where's the parents?
I'll bring them here. And I
take the kid over
bring
towards
them
where I hear her
there.
voice.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess
say
so.
they can climb up the bank of the river and make their way toward you eventually. We're in loose initiative because we're not really fighting anything. So you guys can talk to each other freely and whatever you want to do.
Do we hear any sounds coming from the river?
Yeah, you hear splashing and swearing, possibly in common, but maybe in a different language. I don't know what, how, you know, how like people who speak multiple languages will generally swear in their home language, not their second language. Yeah. So maybe, who knows?
All right, so I'll head over to the river and see if I see
yeah,
what's making the
yeah.
ruckus.
First,
Something like,
yeah,
"You're
as you're
pretty
making
much
your way,
this."
what is Corin doing trying to save himself as he's being pulled down the river by the flow here?
So how hard is the flow?
Make a strength check. Are you just trying to swim to the shore?
No, by the way, as I am passing the bridge, I'm going to throw a lasso.
You're trying to lasso a bridge.
Here, like those, you know.
The post.
Those,
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the post.
All right. Make a. Let's see. I'll give you athletics or acrobatics to try to lasso a bridge post from the river. Whichever one you think is better for you.
Why don't I see acrobatic? Acrobatics is going to be
Okay.
14.
Okay. You're able to get the lasso around the bridge post. Go ahead and roll a strength check with advantage because of the rope to see if you can hang on and stop your movement downstream.
All right. Ooh, it is 18.
Nice. So you are kind of dangling from the end of the rope. You've pulled out the slack so the river is still flowing by you, but you're no longer moving with it. You're holding on to this rope that you've attached to the thing. Ziron probably makes it to the edge by then. What would you like to do, Ziron?
What do I see?
You see
An
a
embarrassed-
tiefling
An
dangling
embarrassed
from a rope.
tiefling.
Yeah. He kind of looks like a fish that's been caught.
Do you need assistance? Have you gone mute?
He has.
I don't know. If you see a guy like that, do you think that it is against Mieliki though?
Let him
I'm
decide
showing
that.
it.
Let
Hold
him
up,
decide.
hold up. I
that.
will show it in. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I can't blame somebody for being a little horny.
Okay.
It's
He comes up with this shit like that
This
fast.
gets a pass, but Robo Dog? Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Half infernals get a pass.
yeah. It is not a abomination.
Dristo Erden is legendary for being a good aligned drow. I mean, because he was naturally born.
You're against literally neutral creatures, but not.
I don't know.
creatures
I
who
don't know
have
if the machine is
potential for
evil or not.
You've never seen it do anything evil, at least not while Nil was controlling it.
So yeah, I'd be willing to take a risk because he did seem to be trying to help us. So I asked, "Do you need assistance?"
Yes, please. I'm stretching a hand in your
All right.
direction.
So I try to get where I can grab part of the rope to help reel him in towards the bank.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check with advantage because I'm just going to assume that he's helping you with this process.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's the first
don't-
one. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go. There we go. That's much better.
Between the
It
two
was
of
close
you,
to net one.
yeah, between the two of you, you were able to reel him in like a fish, ironically, and pull him up onto the bridge with you.
Oh, shit.
What would you like
Like a
to
trout.
say? Do you have anything to say to him as your group is regathering now together? The family is back together. Do you have anything to say to each other or to them before we switch back to Bob's brilliant time-spanning adventure?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm
How long
panting.
were you watching us before you decided to step in?
I just came by. I just walked in. This forest is so strange, and you know what? This is not good. Definitely not good.
What do you know about him talking about people being corrupted?
He talked about being corrupted. Let me check if I can. Do you think it can be connected with some psychic elements? I'm looking down at the river, and there are those like stripes of psychic energy. Do you think I can notice them, John?
I'm not sure what you mean by stripes of psychic energy.
And at first, when they noticed the family was looking into the river, and when Nisa and others looked down at the river, they were those purple
Hypnotized.
stripes. Yeah, those flashes and sparkles of purple
Would,
lights.
given the fact of everything that's happened in this fight, I have no idea what caused them.
Mhm.
Would they still be active somehow?
They are just there, yeah, constantly
Okay, then
at this point.
then
It's up to you to
possible
decide.
it's possible that you would have noticed them as well. I have no idea as the DM taking over what caused them or whether they'd still be there or visible. So I'll leave that one up to you to decide. If they're still visible, then I say, was he following them?
Well, he was pointed at the direction.
Okay, so he knew they were there, so he would still, if they're still there, he would still know they're there. So yeah, he knows they're there.
Yeah, those are definitely those psychic intrusion. I think that this man could be like, I don't know who the fuck it is, mind you. But I saw kinda kill the kid. That's enough for me to finish the guy.
Okay. I think that's the end of the conversation for now. I might question him further as time goes on, but for now, I feel comfortable enough, and I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna do a first level cure wounds. Yay! A whopping 10 points of healing,
That's something.
and that'll be it for me.
Okay.
Now I wanna question
I sent.
the parents.
Okay, go right ahead. Give me 1 second though, because I sent Alex another private message that I need because I knew somebody was going to say what you just said, Oksana. So I need
It's
to know
not
the
that private.
answer. Oh, is
I
that
sent
one
Again,
not
it's
you-
not
work?
private. You
I
let's
sent it to him.
let's
over
go
Discord.
in a Discord.
I
Yeah,
sent it
that's
to
just
him.
Switch into
gathered over
Discord.
Discord. No, you
Yeah.
added him,
Yeah.
but it says
Yeah, I added him. That's
that just
That's
It's-
tags
true.
him.
That's true.
apparently
Just
there's no
tags
way
his-
to do private.
Use
in
the
this.
@ to mention someone
just-
and get their attention.
Do it
Mhm.
in
Yeah.
because I
In
don't
Discord.
know the answer to Nissa's question right now.
Answering no. They have no connection, and they are not like in the process the same.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Nissa. What were you going to ask them then?
Hey, how are you? Why were you attacked?
We have no idea. We've never seen that man before ever.
What do you think he wanted to do with you? To rob you?
He seemed like he was trying to kill us, but we don't have any idea why.
So who are you again?
We're just travelers.
Okay, is that your child? I point at the child.
Yes, of course. We were traveling with our child. We were heading to Crunchwater.
Okay, I see. What were your plans there?
Well, hopefully find work. I haven't been able to find a job in Greyfen. People are weird there.
Oh, how weird.
Well, not as weird as that guy. And he points over at the dead guy, but pretty weird. Like they act like emotionless, and sometimes they just stop talking in the middle of a sentence. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. And the name of the city again?
Greyfen. It's about a few hours, half a day, in the direction that you're heading. I think you were heading north, right? The map's upside down.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So it's about half a day, a few hours to half a day north, depending how fast you're traveling.
Okay. And what are your names or just occupation? Maybe we could meet sometimes. If you're
Well,
merchants, we might buy something.
No, well, I don't really have skills like that, but I can do farming and stuff. I can be a farmhand. Are there farms in Crunchwater?
A little, probably. Okay, good luck with your travels and take care of your kid.
Okay.
Do I hear this conversation?
Thank you again for saving us. Yes, sure. Yeah, they're not having a secret conversation. They're out in the
Yeah.
open.
Then I would say to them, I would recommend you find another town other than Crunchwater. There is something foul afoot in Crunchwater. And there
Oh.
seems to be a serious connection with Greyfen and how foul it is as well. My suggestion is to find another town or city far from here.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. We'll do that then. I certainly don't want more trouble.
And be sure to keep your son closer. I indicate the hole in the kid's shirt where the spear had been pulled out of him.
He says, yes. I don't know how a hole could be made in a shirt like that without him being harmed, but he seems fine.
It was fortunate that Meliki grants me the powers to cure wounds.
Well, that's fortunate. I don't know why Meliki would care, but We do feel grateful. Thank you for your assistance.
Safe travels.
Meanwhile, while they are having the conversation, I'm going to go past them and look at the dead body of the man.
Okay.
And the dogs.
I will not pay attention to the dogs, but I will.
Sounds like Xeron.
On my way. On my way, I'm going to try to dry my clothes, and we'll look through. What about his spear?
I don't know anything about it, so it looks like something. It looks like his whole stat block is something you created. It looks like he has a spear, a thorn spear.
A thorn spear.
Yeah, it's it looks like a normal spear, except the shaft of the spear looks like it came from a tree. It's not perfect, like something that would have been machined. And all along it are little thorns. There's two handholds, one high and one low, so that it can be used two-handed or one-handed or thrown, where there are no thorns. But all along the rest of the shaft and up near the blade are thorns.
I will pick it up and try if I can handle it. Like maybe do some kung fu thing.
Okay.
Like,
Are you proficient with spear?
wait a minute. I don't have any proficiencies, I think. I'm good for nothing.
You should have something. It's a simple melee weapon. So do you have proficiency with simple weapons?
Simple weapons, yeah.
Yeah, then you can use a spear.
Good.
Yeah, so I won't make you roll to see if you catch yourself on the thorns. Since you're proficient with it.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Go ahead and roll investigation to see what else you find on the guy.
Oh, investigation. It's going to be good. It is not going to be good. 10.
I love it when people say it's going to be good because of their modifier and then they roll a 2.
Oh, no.
Or
Hold
if
up. No. 13.
13 total.
It is not
Okay.
6, it is 9.
You find a small component pouch that you don't recognize the components, but he has a pouch of what looks like spell components. You also find a pouch with about 15 gold and 23 silver in it. He is wearing leather armor, although it's a little beat up. He's gotten hit by some arrows and fire. So it's not in great shape, his leather armor. It doesn't look like he has anything else on him.
How many gold pieces?
15 gold, 23 silver. Xeron, you can roll investigation check as well on the wolves. I'm not really sure what you're checking for. They don't carry anything, but looks like a wolf. Looks like a dead wolf. It's got nothing else on it. It looks like it lives in the wild. It doesn't look in any way domesticated. Its fur is patchy and it's got scars from various fights and obviously marks from various injuries that you guys did to them before they died. Their pelt might be worth something. It's not in great condition though, but you never know. There's 2 of them, by the way. I think.
Yeah,
Right?
there
only
was the 2
right?
wolves.
Okay.
Yeah, there was the 2 wolves and the guy.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what you find on them. Let's go back while you guys are deciding. While you're doing all of this investigating and talking to the family, do you think your group would like to take a short rest? You could probably take an hour, or would you just press on?
I think I would be inclined to do short funerary rites for somebody with a symbol of Meliki. Because like the Dryad, right? Maybe he was corrupted, or maybe he wasn't, right? But either way, I would want to
Okay.
to do the right thing. So probably I don't feel like doing all the research. My guess would be probably they have something like a natural. Right, there are some cultures around the world that leave a body out for creatures and insects to eat as part of a return to nature.
Yeah, that's up to you. You can narratively say how you would do it, and nobody's in a position to say that you're wrong in doing it that way.
Yeah. So I think I would
Sure.
I would move all three bodies into an area where maybe there's a small clearing where it's not going to no fluids are going to infect the water, and remove things that won't easily decompose, metal components, the leather hide, but leaving on the clothing and leaving them in a respectful posture.
Okay. Everybody else can go ahead and mark a short rest, and Alex, you can let Vicky know too that she can short rest Beth for next session when she rejoins us, and use hit dice if you need to. Some of you weren't injured, so you don't need to, but those of you who were injured, feel free to do that. Let's go back to Time Tunnel.
All right, I'm going to follow online because I need to step away from the computer.
Okay. All right, so we are going to reset the initiative, and I'm going to remove everybody else from it since they're no longer in their fight.
We're not in battle yet. We're not in battle yet. We can run.
No, I understand, but I'm not
Yes.
going to roll a new initiative. We'll use the same initiative if and when anything starts.
Yes.
If or when, I should say. So Nil.
I like if and.
I'll add the cat
Oh my.
and put it on the same initiative that Bob would have been on. Okay. So we should only see the cat, and once it updates, you'll only see the cat and Nil on the initiative. So Nil would go up next. He has heard you come screeching back around saying, do you want to repeat what you said so that I can go by what Nil would do?
Right. So in the next half minute, we are going to get attacked by the carrion crawlers. I'm going to get paralyzed. You're going to get captured. These things are going to come out of the crate and try to get you. We need to move back away from here and figure out a plan, or we are likely both going to die.
Okay. Nil thinks you're insane. Let's see if Nil thinks you're insane. I'm going to roll insight with advantage because he does know you have the thing, the clock. Watch. Insight with advantage. He's not great at insight, just so you know. That's a 17. He looks at you and says, "What are you talking about, Bob?
My watch.
We just got here."
I used the watch. Trust me, we're about to get engaged. We need to withdraw now. We need to withdraw, move back, and figure out a plan, or you're going to get captured and we're going to die.
He starts backing up and pointing his crossbow up the tunnel. where you're
Right.
saying that they're about to be attacked from, and you
Yes,
start
yes.
moving backwards through the tunnel.
Yes.
As
yes.
you are making your way, you hear a voice. Don't take another step.
Right.
A
So-
dwarf.
Uh,
As you turn and look back, you see a dwarven male. He's carrying a staff only. He's wearing robes. Let's see. I did a picture of him so you can see what he looks like. He looks like a little like this.
So he appears to be a wizard. Appears to be.
Some type of magic
Right.
caster, spellcaster of some sort.
Okay.
Nil recognizes him.
Oh, good.
Vaynar, what are you doing here? And Vaynar says, I'm stopping your father once and for all. You're coming with me.
Does Neil say anything before I step on Neil's?
Nil says, why would I go with you? We're trying to stop him too. And he says, he'll corrupt you. He has his ways. You know this. You come with me or you die.
At this point, I point out the carrions and the other things at the other end of the tunnel coming towards us. To the Baldy here.
He says, I don't care one whit about your talking cat. You're free to go, cat.
I look at Neil and I wait. What does Neil want me to do? Does Neil want me to what are we doing, Neil?
Nil says, Vaynar was my father's closest associate. He was there when my father went mad and his process became corrupted. It's possible that he can help. Go find the others and follow us.
Okay. All right. So is the top open? Is it unlocked? Can I get out?
Yeah, you didn't lock it back up.
No, we
right?
did.
We did lock it back up.
did?
So Nil
Know
will
how
pick
Baldy
it.
got there.
Yeah. Nil will pick it for. No, that's right, because he came through it. So it is open.
Okay. Then I understand. Is there anything what about RoboDog and everything else? Is there anything you want me to do on up there before coming back here?
No. Once I have a chance to rest, I can resummon RoboDog to me. So don't worry about Lockjaw. He'll be fine. Just find the others. I don't know what's
Okay.
keeping them. They're probably dead. Or just have a funeral.
Right.
Because they're probably dead. We agreed that today we would determine they were dead.
All right. Sure. All right. I reiterate to Baldy about what's coming. Okay. There are things at the other end of the tunnel. Be safe.
Thanks, Cat.
Right. Up I go.
All right. You head back up, and Nil and Vaynar proceed down the cave, out of sight of you.
Yes. So I'm back up top side, out of the pantry.
Yeah.
I'm with my own cat again. So
Yeah.
I ask my own cat, see anything? Hear anything?
No, it's all been quiet. I heard you screaming down there a little bit, but it was echoey.
Yeah, well, all right. So I close up the door of the pantry. I just close the pantry door.
Yeah.
I can't lock it.
Okay.
I go to check the doors or windows to see if any are unlocked.
The doors or windows of the hotel, the tavern?
Yeah,
No, not that you can find.
they're all locked. Oh, wait a minute. I go back up to the bedroom.
Yeah, you have a room.
Yeah, I go back
Okay.
up to the bedroom with
Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah. Cat
Um,
and Cat go to the bedroom.
yes, and there's a window there.
Certainly. Yeah.
Okay. We're gone.
Skipping out on the tab.
They
It
never
is-
seen me.
No, and they've never seen Nil either. Remember, he was a halfling.
They are going to be really confused when they come to.
Scoundrel.
Yeah.
I knew you was scoundrel. Dirty scoundrel.
Hey, look, I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Bob
mean,
never
Neil.
had a tab. It was Nil.
I know. Nil.
All right, so we head back out to the north of town where we were in the forest and rested earlier,
Okay.
and now I
Where-
need to figure out what to do.
Yeah. So you get there, and it's probably maybe close. We'll say by the time you get there, it's close to morning, and get yourself set up. Let's go back to the other group. We don't have to change maps or anything because you're traveling now. I assume, or I should ask, what are you guys doing to find Nil and Bob, who left you like day and a half ago by now, almost 2 days ago by now?
So what had happened was when our party split, I very specifically said to the DM that I'm going to make note of which direction that they're
Mhm.
heading,
I
so
remember you
that
saying
we're able to come back and come to what's expected to be their location. And of course, we would be able to also get an idea from these people coming from Graythen based on what direction they were coming from, on which direction Graythen most likely is. And while we don't know, while we had that information from the Marquis de Appleberg, we don't know 100% that Graythen is where we're heading, but it's more likely than not. I don't know if he explicitly said that Graythen was where we wanted, it was the right place, but
I think I do remember him mentioning Grayfen,
He
and now
talked
the
about
family
Grayfen.
mentioned Grayfen as well.
yeah. And he mentioned that we should go and talk to Ender at Bright Forge to tell him about the Marquis. So I would cast Longstrider on each of the four of us, which will increase our traveling speed. I'll use. Oh, where is it? So
How long
I'll
does
use.
that last? An hour?
It lasts an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get double your movement rate for an hour.
I had that wrong. It says increases by 10 feet until the spell ends.
Okay. So you're increasing by a third your movement speed for an hour. And in order to have everybody move at the same speed, you have to use multiple spell slots to do it, right? Or I think if you cast it at
one
second,
level 2. I had
Yeah.
one level 2, which allows me to use 2 creatures, and then I have a level 1, and I have an innate
okay.
because it's part of my wood elf.
Okay. So you can do it a few times. You can
Yeah.
do it enough for your group now, your 4-person group.
And I do have a pass without trace on Elven lineage that allows me once per long rest. I'm assuming without using a spell slot, because it's under lineage spells.
Yeah, I think you'd have to read under the lineage I think that allows you like 1 cast per day without spell components and
Yeah.
spell slot.
You always have that spell, and you can cast it without a spell slot. So
Yeah.
I'm also going to do on us cast with pass without trace, so that nothing can necessarily be tracking us.
Okay.
And we'll head into the direction of where we understand Graythin to be.
Okay. You continue north following the directions that were given to you now by 2 separate people, or at least general directions. And you travel about half a day.
Mhm.
Something wrong, Alex?
I don't know.
Okay. You had a look like I'm missing something.
By the way,
No.
we accepted the tiefling into our party,
That's up to
or
you
we're
guys.
just gonna
Name's
see
Corin Wales. And I'm also going to Graven. Probably. I'm following mostly this psychic energy.
Corin Wales, you said?
Wales.
Wales.
Vales.
And Corin, what is it exactly that you do, or that you're proficient in? I am a lover of nature and a defender of nature, and so I range for the goddess Meliki.
Well, you do you and your goddess. I'm a simple fisherman, and I'm in good terms with nature as well, especially with everything that is connected with water, you might say.
I think Siron would be questioning this a little bit, because how many fishermen cast spells? As the DM pointed out, I clearly heard spells being cast. So would this be an insight check to see if I think he's lying?
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay.
If you're trying to figure out if he's lying. You just got to let me know what you're trying to figure out, and I'll tell you what to roll.
Yeah, I think him saying that he's a simple fisherman and he was casting spells seems a mite suspicious, and I think I would see if he was lying.
Roll insight.
And it's 14.
14. I think.
How about my performance? Or something, maybe. To beat him.
Well, you can roll.
Persuasion?
You can roll persuasion or deception. Don't tell any of us which one you're rolling. So don't roll it in D&D Beyond, because we're going to know which one you rolled. Roll deception or persuasion, whichever one you think you're doing right now.
17.
So you tell him whatever you want to tell him, based on what you rolled against. If you rolled
Am I
deception,
listening?
you tell him if you're deceiving. If you're persuading, then you tell him what you would say to persuade him. It's up to you.
Yes. So my character looks at you straight on and says, I find it interesting that a fisherman casts spells.
Well, okay, maybe I'm not all that simple fisherman. But
And yes, Nissa, you guys are all together. So yes, you're all hearing this conversation.
okay, listen.
Who are
Here.
you? That's what I ask.
That's pretty much true. I'm a fisherman. But from far away. Well, I'm not all that simple. As you probably could notice, I'm also a tiefling.
Okay, I ask you in Inferno, Corin. So what did you forget here? I know Inferno.
John, I have primordial, but it is I meant infernal.
Yeah, it's fine. Just fix it. Infernal should be your primary language. Common and infernal should be your primary
Yeah,
languages.
true.
So you would understand
true.
infernal.
And
Where is
what did you
language?
ask me?
It's in
So
senses, I
who
think.
exactly are you?
So-
Are you a mage?
Ah, yeah.
Ninja are you? Fisherman.
I will tell that I made a pact with a pretty powerful entity that granted me pretty good powers and magic powers, you know. And from time to time, like it is a pact that I'm going to outsmart eventually. Of course, I'm
there it
going
is.
to. Of course, I'm going to like break free, but from time to time, I have to do simple tasks.
And what is this
I can.
entity I ask in Infernal? I guess we're having this conversation in Infernal.
I'm going to slip my hands to my scimitar and short sword and look at them. This doesn't make me comfortable. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're saying, and it
Yeah,
doesn't sound.
Infernal is a pretty harsh sounding language, and it would sound to somebody as sensitive as Xeron seems to be, it would probably put you off that they're speaking in this very harsh, clearly strange language.
Yeah, I've got common, dwarvish, elvish, gnomish, orc.
Yeah, none of those would be anything like infernal or abyssal. So you definitely know that these are not like common languages and that it just sounds like off-putting to you.
Yeah. What are you two talking about?
Well, I guess I will. You'll tell me so that I guess you will still tell him that. Well, there's nothing to be ashamed of. And in common, I turn to you and tell, listen, buddy. You are right. I'm not a simple fisherman. I'm a very powerful fisherman. Probably the most powerful fisherman you have ever seen.
With a 17, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it.
And you know what? Maybe I'm going to quit fishing one day. Maybe soon enough.
Okay, so what do you plan to do?
So there is this. I told you that there is this entity, as I call him, an old one. And sometimes he gives me these little tasks. He wants me to find out more about some person that is following the stream, following the psychic energy, and it is going to lead me to a person. I don't know much about this person. I know that it is like kind of drow, and it probably has to do something with all of these psychic energies. And somehow, like, I'm going to that town wherever it leads me, and I guess it does lead me there. And then I think that I will receive new instructions or stuff. I don't know. I'm not in control of my life right now. This entity is controlling it. Mostly.
The
Why
drow
did
are almost
you-
always up to no good.
And why did you have a pact? What did you want? Just powers?
Oh, yes. Incredible powers. I look
see.
at Beth and guess maybe more powerful than even her, you know. they're pretty good.
Okay. I
And agile.
I think Ziran, using my psychic connection, like psionic, whatever, that I just asked him in his mother tongue who he is, and see, he opened up successfully. I don't know if I trust him. He seems power hungry. That's what I tell him psionically.
I
While
respond
you're-
psionic. Sorry. go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish, Zera.
I was just going to say, I respond psionically. Yeah, we'll need to keep an eye on him.
But he
While
might
you
be-
guys are having this conversation, I'm sorry, I'll get back to you, Nissa. I keep trying to wait for a spot, and every time I hear a pause, it's the timing is off a little bit, I think, with lag. So I apologize if I'm interrupting. But while you guys are having this conversation with Corin, Beth summons back her owl to her and gives her, I think it's female owl, if I remember correctly, gives her some instructions to go find Bob and Nil,
Who?
the owl. Yeah.
Who?
And so the owl takes back off in flight and flies north, generally north-ish, in the direction that you're going, toward Grayfin. Bob, what are you doing? You said you were going back to that wooded area. When you get there, Lockjaw is gone from where you left him, and he was told to wait. But you do find your campsite that you had set up there. What is Bob doing to try to find his surely dead companions?
Well, Bob was never convinced that they were dead. Yes. So if they are sensible and coming from the south of the town where we were, that means at some point I'm going to have to go around the town in the same area that Neil and I had come from.
Yeah, originally.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, Cat, I'm going to have to give a name to Cat.
It's Bobcat.
Okay, good. Yes, Bobcat. And by now, I'm back to being a human.
Yeah. You're now
Um,
Bob Human.
Yes. So there's Bob Human and Bobcat. And
Yeah.
Bobcat doesn't know what anybody else in the party looks like.
You still have your personality, so you would still recognize them even in cat form.
Oh, yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I can't have Bobcat help me to find the other people if
Oh, true.
Bobcat doesn't recognize them.
Yeah,
And I
true.
don't have anything that has their smell on me. Well, wait, maybe I can ask Bobcat if he can smell an elf or a cat person. So I asked Bobcat if he can recognize any of these smells on me, on any of my things. It's not like I took a shower or washed my clothes.
That's true.
A
Roll
distinct scent of a different species.
Yeah. Since you did say specifically a cat person,
Yes.
go ahead and roll a perception check for Bobcat with disadvantage, though, because he's never even met Nissa.
Okay, so what, you want me to roll a d20 or what?
Yeah, you're going to roll perception, but use the cat's wisdom modifier. Bobcats.
How do I do that?
It's just a basic cat, right? It's a familiar, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so I'll find one for you and tell you. Wisdom is +1. So roll a d20 +1 with disadvantage.
Okay, so I have to roll it twice. The d20
Yeah, roll
twice.
it twice, give me the
Got
lower number and add
Uh-huh.
1.
Got it. Okay, so with the +1, it's a 9.
Bobcat says, I hate to break it to you, but you pretty much smell entirely like cat because you've been a cat.
Yes. Okay.
So I found one, and it points straight at you.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you, Bobcat. I certainly understand the situation. Okay, Bobcat, I have friends. One is a giant cat type thing. Another is a human. Another is an elf. Do you know what an elf is?
No.
Okay.
Is it something like you? Is it like that other guy that was in the tunnel?
Not quite. It's taller. In this world, do elves have pointed ears? Right before I
Yes.
go into stereotype?
Yes, they do.
Right. So typically elves are taller, have pointed ears. They're a little bit more aloof. They're more like a cat than a person.
Oh, they sound awesome.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, in this merry band, there's a thing that looks like a big cat, another human like me, and then an elf. And we're trying to find them because remember that other guy who we were helping earlier?
Yeah.
We're all together, okay?
It
And,
seems like you're not, though.
well, it's a long story, okay? It's a long story.
You seem to be alone, and it's just me here.
Yes, that is, you're very smart. That is indeed the situation at the moment. We are trying
Yes.
to fix this situation.
I
We need
am
to
very
find the other
smart.
party members. Yes?
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So,
How are we going to do that, boss?
so the deal is this. We had come from the other side of the town to here.
Okay.
So we're going to have to go around the town through the forest, back to the south, and be looking out for them.
Okay.
Now,
I have an idea.
yes, Cat. Yes,
Let's
Bobcat.
go. Let's
Yes,
walk over
okay.
there.
Yes, but remember, we're going around the town.
Okay. I'm following
Now-
you.
Okay, so yes, with me.
Wait, is there some food in this for me? Because I'm kind of hungry.
So you can go. So you're from around here. Is it common for you to find other small mammals or other things to eat here in the forest?
It's actually common for people who want me to do things for them to feed me.
Okay, so, yeah. So I check in my rations. Do I have anything appropriate for Bobcat?
He says, this all smells like dirt. You want me to eat dirt?
It smells like dirt.
Yes.
You're gonna have
This-
to take that.
Rations for explorers would be like hardtack, right? These are not things that cats would probably, you know how cats are. They turn their nose up at everything.
Not the cats that my cousins have anyway.
Well, this cat is not accustomed to eating food that smells like dirt.
Well, how am I going to be able to assist you as I am a druid? I am not a hunter. So how can I help you then?
That seems like a little bit more of a you problem than a me problem.
Well, you're the one who's hungry, not me at the moment, it seems.
Well,
So it is
yes,
a you
but-
problem.
I can go find my own food, but I can't help you while I'm finding my own food.
Yeah, so you need to go forage. That's fine.
Okay.
I will give you time
See
to
ya.
forage. Of course. Wait,
It goes scampering off into the toward the town where it can find some rats or something.
sure. And it can smell me. Before it goes, I tell you will be able to follow my scent, yes?
Yeah, I'll never get the smell of that dirt food out of my nose.
Wonderful. Hey, you know what? I don't remember which nursery rhyme it was. The one where he takes crumbs and makes a line and something
Hansel and
follows.
Gretel.
Oh, okay. It's Hansel and Gretel. Wonderful. So I'll take a little bit of hardtack and every now and then leave a little piece.
How rude. You make me
It's so
follow
you
you
can
by
find
smelling
me.
that awful food.
I don't want to lose you, Bobcat.
All right. Can you get some food for me for later? I like fish and birds and I don't know what else cats eat.
Well,
Rats, mice,
once we get back and we're with
squirrels. Squirrels are good.
I am sure Catwoman will be able to help me divine what foods are appropriate for you. And she may even have some of her own for you.
All right. I'm going to get some food. I'll meet you on that way where you said.
Right, right.
I'll smell you because you smell like dirt food.
Right.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay. I'm happy.
So Bob heads to the south side of town.
Walking around
the town, staying out of the town. Okay. As you get over to the other side of the town, roll perception.
Oh, good. Hey, I can speak to animals if I get attacked by a bear.
You're still in Bob human form, right?
Yes.
Okay.
18.
18. You see in the sky a creature you recognize. An owl.
Yeah. But I'm a human.
I know.
Yes. But Owl will recognize me if Owl also perceives me.
Let's find out. Owl is circling, and then suddenly Owl is diving straight at you.
Yes, wonderful. Well, I'm not worried as a human. Is Bobcat back and Owl looking for a snack?
No, you don't see Bobcat anywhere around.
Good. All right. So Owl comes down.
As the owl races toward you, just a few feet in front of your face, its wings fly open, and it comes to a stop and lands on a stump near you.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay.
And then it just looks at you, blinking. Blink, blink.
Yeah. So, yes. I can speak with animals. Hello, Owl.
Hey, Bob. What's up?
I have had a very interesting couple of days. How are you doing?
Where's the grumpy one with the beard?
Grumpy one with beard found another grumpy one with no hair. And they went off.
Oh.
They went off into the caves without me.
Oh.
And grumpy one wanted me to get everybody else, and then we go into the cave too.
All right. Well, I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want
listening.
first? Well,
both.
The rest of them are alive.
Ah, good. No funeral.
No. But they found this other guy. He's kind of weird. He talks funny.
Yeah.
He has horns.
Coming out of his head?
Well, yes. If he has them anywhere else, I didn't see them.
Uh-huh.
He has a tail too, I think. Does he have a tail? No, he doesn't. Okay.
No tail.
No tail.
Horns out of the head.
Horns out of his head, and he has kind of like this pinkish reddish skin, and he talks funny.
What does your owl sense have to say about this horned creature? Trustworthy or dinner?
I don't know. I don't really trust him, but I don't really trust any of you people except Beth, my master. Of course, she's perfect.
Yeah, but she can't even talk to you. I'm the only one in the group who even takes time to talk to you.
Well, she talks to me in my head.
I wouldn't trust somebody who just pops into my head anytime they want. That sounds... I'm sorry to hear that she does
Ironically.
that to you.
The owl is just looking at you, blinking again.
What? The owl doesn't know that I have a familiar. Okay, the owl doesn't know that. Right?
Maybe. I just rolled a natural 20 for perception, though. So the owl is aware that Bobcat has entered the scene.
Okay, but doesn't know it's a familiar.
And the owl's head, the body doesn't move at all, as you know, and the head just goes bloop. And she's looking straight at the cat.
Yes, owl. This is Bobcat, a good friend of mine.
You brought me lunch.
Remember, no cats. Remember, I told you that before you and everybody else disappeared.
I hate to break this to you, Bob, but just because you're the one who talks to me doesn't make you the boss of me.
This Bobcat is very important to me.
I only do what Beth says, and Beth didn't tell me not to eat this cat.
Nonsense. Nonsense. I told you what to do, right? Earlier, and you did it, right? And
she told me
the
I
wizard
should listen
wasn't
to you.
around.
She told me I should listen to you then, but she didn't tell that to me now. She just said, come find you.
Do you think the situation has changed?
Yes. I'm hungry, and there's a cat right there.
Mm-hmm.
Fine,
Right.
I won't eat your cat.
Bobcat. This is Owl. Owl is a little unpleasant sometimes. Don't eat Owl. Owl is a friend, even if a little gruffy. Bobcat. Yes?
As long as you don't let that thing eat me,
Yes, yes.
then I guess I'm okay with it.
Right. Okay, so Owl, where is everybody else?
Yeah, that's not how eating a creature actually works, Zeron. They do it in bites just like you eat.
Owl.
Zeron seems to have forgotten how eating works.
You've never watched an owl eat, have you?
Yeah, owl's not eating a cat in one bite. I'm sorry, but
Well,
An owl
so-
being able to open its beak wide enough for a cat to fit in.
okay.
Is it a quarter owl bear?
That's not how eating works. They kill the thing and then they eat it in bites.
They even catch rabbits,
Yeah.
hares. They do.
Yeah, if people could only eat things that were small enough to fit in their mouth, the whole food chain would be screwed.
And the lions too.
So
Yeah.
Anyway, Owl, where is everybody?
They're coming. They walk really slow. I don't know why they don't just like grow wings
Fly?
and fly like me.
Right. Right. I understand the situation. Okay. Could you help direct them into where we are? I'll stay here. Okay. And you help lead them to here?
All right, but I may have to stop to get something to eat first since you won't let me eat the cat.
You're breaking my heart. Would you like some hardtack?
Ew. People eat that?
This people does.
I guess it's all they can fit in their mouths.
Exactly. Exactly.
The owl says, fine, I'll go get them, and takes back off into flight, up into the sky, and heads south.
Right. So, Bobcat, thank you for your patience. Like I said, Owl is typically fairly cooperative.
Bobcat is licking its fur and getting like blood off of its face from its meal. I found a particularly plump rat. It was really good.
Wonderful. Also, to let you know, Like earlier, I was a cat. Sometimes I'm other animals. So,
Oh,
before you kill something, make sure it's not me.
Shit.
how am I supposed to know though?
How are you supposed to know? Ask.
So I should talk to all the animals before I eat one?
If
I
that's
can't
what
really
it-
talk to animals though.
Well, if it answers back, it must be me. Or another druid. One or the other.
Can I eat it if it's another druid?
No, don't do that. Because that may hurt my reputation if they know that I'm allowing something to kill other druids.
Well, how about this? If I can get the jump on the owl, can I eat that?
The owl is bigger than you. The owl has talons that will probably really screw you up if it doesn't kill you.
Well, I said if I could get the jump on it.
Bobcat, please. Okay.
All right. No owl, no druids. It's all just rules.
No. Not this owl. Okay? Not
Okay.
this owl.
All
I
right.
want to find other owls that are not relatives, okay? Aren't relatives of this owl, all right? I don't care. Okay?
Okay.
I'll help you even.
So I can eat any creatures that I want as long as they're not you, a druid, or that owl.
And be sensible about trying. Okay? It's not like you're going to be able to eat other people or alligators
Oh, I don't
or
eat
giraffes.
people. People are gross.
No alligators.
I don't even know what that is.
Probably just as well until I turn into one later on.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But you already told me if you turn into it, I can't eat it. So I already
Yeah,
have that.
well, but also just avoid alligators. They're big enough. They're big. You bring they eat you.
Yeah. All right. So as the group is walking toward Grayfen, they hear a conversation happening that sounds like meow, 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 meow.
Nissa sounds like your kind of conversation.
Nissa doesn't speak
Yeah.
cat though.
That's weird because like I looked it up and cat folks usually speak feline or feline.
Feline.
Oh, okay. If it's on your character sheet, then you do. And you hear them arguing about what the cat can eat.
Are they in cat
I-
forms?
Uh,
I thought
No,
that
Bob is
not.
speaking with animals, so he's speaking in cat language to a cat that only has one form, cat form. Bobcat is a cat.
so we finally reached Bob.
Well, you're just about to.
Yeah, you hear the cat refer to Bob by his name, and you hear Bob calling the cat Bobcat, and they're arguing in the woods, loud enough that you can hear them from the road.
Okay.
The owl is on Beth's shoulder, by the way, and the owl tells Beth in her mind, see, I told you they were arguing about everything.
Cats are
Wonderful.
being catty. That's what I say to my team. And
Cats,
Cats are being what?
catty? Is that what you said?
yes,
Cats are being catty.
Being catty. Are being cats.
That's more of a Xeron line. So can you leave the puns to Xeron, please? No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I'm just a bard. Come
No,
on.
I know.
Hey,
Uh,
DM, bite me. Suddenly
No
the skies
thanks.
open up.
You're
and a
too
blue
big to fit
lightning
in my
bolt
mouth.
strikes
Remember, I
Huron
can't
down.
bite you.
Unless you can unhinge your jaw like a python.
So you guys walk up on this unhinged conversation between Bob and Bobcat. As you're walking up, you hear this. Bob, they're not being super quiet. I don't think there's. Well, no, Xeron, you said you were trying to be a little stealthy because you had at some point cast. What's the spell?
Pass without trace or
Pass
something
without
like that.
trace. Yeah,
Trace.
pass without trace. I couldn't think of the name of it. It disappeared from my head. Acting like a cat
Nope, there
emptied
goes
out
my
my
connection.
brain for a minute. So you guys hear
Pass without trace.
yeah, you guys hear them approaching because your pass without a trace would have worn off eventually. 4 people approaching. I think Bob, even with the argument with the cat, would hear him coming. So you see your friends approaching and a stranger with horns.
Well, maybe they're my friends. I mean, I don't actually really know them. I've only been with them a week. Not even,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, congratulations. You're not dead.
Mm,
The
Hello
dwarf
to you
thought you
too,
were dead.
good sir.
You're not dead as well.
Oh, well, of course I knew I wasn't dead. I just didn't know if you weren't dead.
Why would we be dead?
Well, dwarf was sure of it.
Where is he, by the way?
Neil, so good thing I was listening. You know, usually there's a lot of exposition and I'm not listening. So this is what happened. We wound up finding out that the keep is not really a keep. It's a tavern. It's a tavern in the town north of us. And the punchline was this, okay? We got into the cave system underneath. We started going along, me as a cat, him. How am I saying this? How am I doing this?
You're
What
meowing
do you
at
mean?
us still because you forgot to change.
Good, I'm meowing. That's perfect.
I'm great.
Nissa
You are really-
understands completely. And
Did you just
Bobcat
perfect.
and Bobcat is riveted by this story because he didn't see any of
Because
this.
I don't know who the tiefling is. So I'm explaining in cat.
But
At the moment.
talking to animals, isn't it for 10 minutes?
I
Sure.
thought it was like half an hour or an hour. I don't remember.
Well, it's up to the
Apparently it's not. We're gonna overrule me again.
All right. Okay.
That's okay.
Okay, it is
we can
10 minutes.
overrule
You are
me.
correct.
Okay, we can overrule me again. You're not
So is
speaking
it 10
in
minutes
cat.
up yet? I don't know.
I don't know, but we've determined that it is up, so you're not speaking in cat.
All right. Well, then Nisa needs to cast a spell to magically connect to my brain. Is
So
that correct?
you're asking her to?
No, I'm asking I'm asking you as DM to clarify for me how that actually works.
Well, if she wants to make the connection, she can, but
Okay.
you wouldn't be able to initiate the connection. She would
okay,
have to.
Fine. Then I'm going to talk in Elven because I can. And the elf is the only one I know who I recognize here, who I can speak to without seemingly the tiefling understanding. Because I don't know who the tiefling is. So, Zerod. Okay.
So you
Zero.
don't have to repeat everything you just said
Right.
because everybody heard it. So now just instead of Nissa understanding what you said, Xeron understands what you said instead. So it
Right.
didn't really change anything except who you're talking to.
Right.
And maybe Beth, I don't know if Beth speaks Elven. I'm not sure. But maybe she understands too, but she's not here either way.
Right. Okay.
In
So-
Elven, I respond. There was trouble. There was a family that was attacked. We were attacked, and this tiefling helped us. He said he did mention something about power and following instructions. But he told me that it's because he's a great fisherman, which I believe. He rolled a 17. What do I know?
Bobcat. Bobcat wouldn't necessarily understand Xeron, so no. Bobcat doesn't respond.
Wonderful. Okay.
But what about the owl?
Can does Bobcat speak to you
Well, as a
in
familiar,
your mind? Yeah.
as a familiar, I would think so.
Yeah, you can communicate with Bobcat without speak with animals, right?
I
Just
could.
nobody else can hear it. Yeah. So
Right.
Bobcat would say then in your mind, he does smell like fish.
Okay. All right.
I'm the only one that didn't go for a swim.
So the hoarded guy smells like fish.
Yeah. And then Bobcat goes over toward Nissa and he's sniffing around her. Is this the one you meant?
Yes, that's Catwoman.
Got it. Got her scent now.
Okay. So she is friendly. The thing that smells like a fish, if he gives you fish, be careful. You might make a pact with the devil.
I'm searching my pockets in order to find any fish that might
And again, I
have
tell
been
Bob,
caught in a river.
I tell Bobcat, be careful about anything from horned creatures like him.
Roll a d20 to see if you somehow got a fish in your clothing while you took a dip in the river.
15.
A 15. There is a fish in your clothing. It's in the hood of your cloak. It's quite dead.
no.
It's
He's a
quite
fish.
dead. It's not, yeah, it's not very big. And it's quite
but
dead.
Catwoman didn't even smell it. Catwoman.
The cat is sitting in front of Corin, staring straight up at him like he is the only person alive on the planet right now.
Wonderful.
I crouch
So,
and
wait,
stretch
so
fish.
first, I will watching.
Wait.
I will ask the tiefling where did the fish come from?
I'm crouching and stretching my
I
head
asked
with the
again
fish
to
to
the
a
tiefling,
cat.
where did the fish come from?
The cat already has the fish in its mouth.
I told it not to do that.
And it's carrying it like
He-
like a dog would carry a stick.
There you
And it's
go.
looking at
Good
you
kitty.
like it's
Come
looking
on.
at you and it says in your mind, Bob, give me a break, dude. It's a fish.
And
I
yeah,
asked the tiefling
this
one final time where the fish came from.
from a river.
When? Where?
He fell into the river as he was helping us when we were attacked.
Thank you. Was that so hard?
It seemed like it
No.
was.
No,
Then
I
why
could
didn't
do
you
it
answer me the
myself.
first-
Excuse me, but who are you? My name is
I
Corin Wells.
am in charge of the cat, also known as Bobcat.
You hear in your mind, that's debatable.
Okay, nobody else heard it. It doesn't. I don't care.
But
It is a cat after all. Is
I
anybody
turn-
in control of a cat?
Yes. So
I turn to the
anyway,
tiefling and say that this human has been helping us for a while now. He wasn't with us from the start, but he has proven himself to be a strong warrior and
yeah.
a great healer. A great
healer,
healer.
yes, healer and reviver. Warrior's
Good to
debatable.
know. Good to know you. Yeah. Didn't catch your name,
Likewise.
but
Bob.
Corin.
Right. Shalom.
Peace.
So going
Weirdest
back to
conversation.
Elvin for a bit, I
Yes.
explained that we had gone down into this tunnel underneath the inn, under the pantry, and the first time we were going down, we got ambushed by carrion walkers, and the battle was going ugly. I used the watch, and I avoided the battle. We were headed backwards, and we were going to prepare for it, and then we ran into another dwarf. This
When-
guy happened to be his father's right-hand man earlier, but saw the father go crazy and was also against his father, or so he claimed. Now, I was still in cat form at this time. So this other dwarf never saw me as a human. It looked like he was some kind of magic user. Anyway, he pushed Neil
I'm
to
sorry to
join him.
interrupt. One second, Dion. While they are having the conversation in Elvish, I think that can I make a detect thought cast?
You're casting detect thoughts. Does it have a verbal component?
It does.
Okay.
It also has a material component as well.
Okay, so they're gonna know you're casting something. Nissa, can you do detect thoughts? But yours is not a spell, right? Yours,
Yeah.
no, I just mean you can't cast the spell, right? And Beth doesn't know the spell either?
No.
I think Beth
Okay.
has already done detect thoughts or something
Wait,
connected with.
hold up.
Can you
I
check
will
her
tell.
character sheet and let me know if I just want to know if she would know the spell that you're casting.
Yeah. No.
She doesn't know the spell. Okay.
Can I know?
No.
I have a high score in Arcana. I've studied.
Yeah,
this.
it's not really about Arcana. If Beth actually knew the spell, she would know how to cast it and would know what he's casting.
Know the words.
You're all gonna know that he's casting something because he's using the words and the components. You're just not necessarily gonna know what he's casting.
Well,
that's
once I
why I
hear
asked
him-
for that specifically.
Once I hear him start casting a spell,
Mhm.
I want to know what's going on.
Okay, so
Me
as you
too.
cast the spell and you detect surface thoughts, right? Are you trying to delve deep or are you doing just surface thoughts?
Well, there's a saving throw, isn't there?
If he goes deep, if there's no saving throw, if he's just
so-
going for surface thoughts.
But surface thoughts. I want to know what they are what he is telling, because I
Okay.
have mission here, and I think that those are the right guys here.
All right, so if you're doing just surface thoughts, then Bob, describe. It's not the conversation, though. You can't pick up the entire conversation in a language you don't understand. He's picking out thoughts. So as you're telling this story, give me like 5 or 6 words that would stand out in your mind from that fight.
Okay. Bald, dwarf, carrion, walker, watch.
Okay, those are the surface thoughts that you're getting, Corin, when you detect his surface thoughts.
Okay.
Do you delve deeper?
As soon as I saw that there is underground,
I didn't say
I would
underground.
probably go deeper. But the
I-
cave.
Yeah, the cave, the carrion
That wasn't one of my 5
crawler.
words.
Yeah. I would say
But
he'd
maybe
pick
there
that
are
up from your
images.
surface thoughts. The whole thing would be coming to him as images. So he would see maybe the crawler coming at you in a cave.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it.
For a little bit you could until it knocked you out. Remember you had your
Had the
flaming
fire.
sphere. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so for a little while you saw it coming.
Right.
And that would probably stand out when it turned toward you and took off
Oh,
at
yes.
you.
No doubt.
That would be a big memory.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No doubt.
So I would say he gets enough to see that this happened in a tunnel, so you wouldn't delve deeper.
I will.
You will. Then he gets a saving throw. What is the saving throw? Wisdom?
Wisdom 15.
Okay. Go ahead, Bob.
Wonderful.
Bob,
6.
you have no idea that your mind has been invaded.
No, but I hear him,
Yeah.
and I'm going to confront him.
Yeah.
Okay? My
You're
mind
welcome
has
to-
shifted.
Yeah. You're welcome when you hear him casting a spell to ask him what's going on.
Yes.
Go ahead. You can have that
What are you
conversation.
doing?
My hands
you
slide
know-
toward the hilts of my swords.
It is impolite to talk to the another language in front of another person.
I don't care. Sorry, I don't care. What are you doing?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I am trying to be friendly with your cat.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Why were you
I just
casting the
fed
spell?
it.
He did
Why
give me
were
a
you
fed it.
casting the spell? What were
I
you
just
casting?
fed him with the
What
fish.
did you cast? What did you cast?
There are so many powers I wield.
I
that
don't care. Answer my question.
Much more than you can
Mazel tov.
handle.
You
Yeah,
would
I don't
understand, Nissa, that he's casting a spell. You wouldn't necessarily understand which spell unless you could cast it yourself.
No. And I say, no, I am not going to tolerate this. You guys make a decision. All right? I'm not going around casting spells. The human wizard, she explains what she's doing. I want to know what's going on.
You know what? You are very, very demandful. First, you demand me to reply your questions. Now you demand me to explain what I'm casting. Then you demand this cat belongs to you and you are in control of it. It is a living creature. Look at him.
You haven't answered any of my
Eating
questions, so I don't
Eating
care.
a fish I fed him. You want to control my
Zero.
actions
Ethan,
to not to
what are
feed
you
the
doing?
cat and the cat
What
not
are you
to
doing?
eat fish.
Are you taking
This
issue with
is
him or
taking
not?
agency of two living creatures at once.
Make your decision. Zira, Nisa. Are you
Now
happy
you're
with him
taking
casting spells without
agency
explaining what's
of
going
other
on or
two
not?
people.
He's not taking agency. He's asking them how they're
Okay.
reacting to this.
But
that's
that's
what
what
asking.
Corin.
I want-
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
My hands are on my weapons, and with this tiefling seeming to avoid the answer of what spell was being cast, I think I'm going to start drawing the weapons because this is a stranger. He might have been trying to cast a spell on the guy I was fighting. It might have been on one of my allies. I don't 100% know. I had to help fish him out the water. He says he's here to help. I don't know.
What's Nitsa doing?
I see a nice bobcat. I want to pet a cat. I don't know. I'm just observing and watching the cat eat the fish.
And then I asked Nisa directly, are you worried? Are you worried or are you not worried about the tiefling casting a spell right now without explaining what he's doing?
That's a nice cat. But yeah, I'm a bit worried.
After
Wonderful.
that, I cast a silent image. Okay, at will. Yeah, an
I can-
image.
Okay.
I can cast
Make
This
the
it-
one
spell.
also has verbal, right?
Verbal and somatic component
Okay.
as well as
Can I
material.
bonk him on the head while he's trying to cast it? Interrupt
Sure.
a spell?
Sure. Roll an
Okay.
attack. What are you hitting
Yes.
him with?
I'm hitting with my staff.
Okay.
I'm
Roll
going to
an
bonk him. I'm
attack.
not going to cast any spells.
So,
he may still be
Corin-
friendly. I
Yeah,
don't know
Corin,
yet.
while being challenged for casting a spell and refusing to tell anybody what he's casting,
Mhm.
he begins casting another spell,
And
and
I tell
Bob
Kat-
swings his staff at him.
And I tell Cat to bite the warlock. Bobcat. I tell Bobcat.
Okay. Roll both attacks. Roll your attack for your staff and roll your
Okay.
attack for your cat.
So let's see here.
This has degenerated quickly.
Immediately.
Yeah. The bobcat, by the way, kind of walked over out of the way before this while he was eating his fish, and he looked up at the owl back on the stump where he was before talking to Bob.
Wonderful.
And he says, he offers the owl half his fish.
Oh, that's nice.
He puts it on the ground, and he kind of looks at the owl like, just don't eat me.
Okay, so I've never actually attacked before. This will be my first time.
Yeah, on your actions, you should have your staff listed as a weapon. You can roll the 2-hit.
All right. 19.
That's a 19. You clobber him good.
Now,
Roll
I'm not
damage.
looking to actually do damage. I'm just trying to...
All right, so you're just like tapping him on his head.
Yes, I want to know.
Subdual damage.
Roll a Constitution saving throw, Corin, to see if you can continue to cast your spell through this disruption.
Is it about concentration?
Yeah, that's a Constitution save.
I have advantage on concentration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then if you have advantage on concentration, then yes.
Okay. Net 20.
Okay. It does not stop his spell, but roll your attack because you told the cat to bite him.
So what do I roll for cat? For the bobcat?
I still have the cat up. So you will roll a +4, D20 +4, to scratch him.
Right. 20 total. Not
dirty
natural,
20.
20 total.
Yeah, so that does only 1 point of damage because that's all the cat can do. And Corin, roll that concentration save again with advantage again.
$15. 17.
17's enough. He continues to cast the spell. So what happens now, Corin, as you cast Silent Image? What's the image?
I wanted to cast a mouse for the cat to try to play with the cat, with the bobcat, with this mouse.
Okay. You cast the spell of this little mouse appears and starts running around everybody's feet. And both the cat and the owl are enthralled and are now chasing this mouse that doesn't exist around through your feet and legs as you guys are having this standoff.
Laser points. Points.
Yeah. They're both going after it. They think it's real.
Wonderful. What about everybody else? Do I have to roll a perception check or something? Or I believe it's real?
I think you guys are focused on whatever is happening, why Corin is being so deceptive. So you're not paying attention to this mouse at all. You probably know it's running around, but it's of no consequence to you guys.
Well, unless the owl flies into me.
Yeah, unless you want it to be. No. I'll tell you if the owl or the cat are interfering with your actions. I meant it not to be that way.
Okay.
I'm just, they're off frolicking, chasing this mouse.
Right. Fine. So
after that, I wanna как это будет кувыркнуться-то?
Does that mean roll initiative in Russian?
Okay.
I want somersault. To somersault, to roll from him, stand.
I don't know what you mean. Oh, you're trying to avoid getting hit?
No, I got hit. But after that, I wanna somersault away, 10, 15 feet away.
So you're disengaging.
Yeah.
And then moving away from him.
I'm not going to take the swing at him. I want answers.
Okay, so he backs away. He disengages from the fight and backs away. And you say, I still want answers. So what is Corin's response to that?
My swords
I
have
guess
come out
before
of their
that-
sheaths.
Before that, right after he cast Silent Image, I also have the spell. So I explain okay, let's do it like that. I also address Corin. Corin, right?
Corin, yeah.
Corin, why did you cast Silent Image and the previous spell? Here in this team, we support open communication and transparency.
I support that as well. Then, but I don't know Elvish, and if we will speak in common, I will tell you what I'm casting, and you will tell me what you know. How about that?
I don't know who
Open
you are.
communication. Open communication. You don't want to tell me anything. You want replies from me. That's the only.
I was
know.
not casting a spell.
You
Maybe
were speaking
we're
different
just-
language.
Yeah, but I was not casting a spell.
But you were speaking different language.
So get
As
a
soon
book
as
and
we
learn.
Why can't we speak our mother tongue
learn,
from time to time and it's okay? It's just me. We could speak our mother
it is
tongue.
impolite. Of course, of course. I can cast spells that I know, and you go read some
So
spells,
I
and you will
happen
know
to
what I'm
know
casting.
that you were speaking to Nisa in a language that Xeron couldn't understand. I know that because the owl told me. Ah, yes. So
As soon as he asked
it is
me,
convenient. It is convenient for you to make
Yeah,
one
as soon-
claim and expect others to do another. So no.
as soon as he asked me, I started talking in common.
Congratulations, and you have joined us.
Nisa
I
was.
still don't know you.
I was talking in common about open communication as well. I didn't
Well, no,
specify.
but earlier the two of you were speaking
Earlier.
in Infernal, and I put my hands, and it wasn't until the point when I put my hands on my swords that you two, and I questioned and confronted you.
And the owl
That you
told
do.
me earlier that you're speaking a really strange language. So in character, I knew that you had done that. All right. It wasn't like I knew from other means. Well, I wasn't gonna
I
say
know. Nisa was starting talking to me in Infernal. I continued talking in Infernal. As soon as Ziran told that he doesn't understand this language, I started talking in common. I don't know what else to tell you.
But
Yeah,
you didn't
that's
say
how-
anything
hold
to
up,
us
hold up.
about the language. You started
up.
casting a spell, and that seems very offensive and dangerous to us.
Yeah,
Beth,
casting-
I think Beth would step in here because it's getting a little heated. And since she's not here, I'm going to play her part.
But hold up, John. This is a fair point. I wanna like reply to that as well before she. It's like that's the fair point from Siran, right? And I'm talking.
If you
I
guys
don't
wanna
know
just
what you
continue
were.
the argument, go for it. We can do that.
I don't know what you guys wanted to talk about. Maybe you are going to kill me.
You didn't.
For
You didn't
what I
ask
know.
us. You just cast a spell. I had the decency to ask you two what you two were talking about. You didn't. You did something that seemed offensive to us and dangerous to us. So we are certainly within our rights to feel threatened. I asked you. I didn't pull out my swords and put it to your throat when you two were talking Infernal. I asked you what you were saying.
I didn't
That
do
is the
that as well.
difference. You cast some spell, we don't know. You still have refused to answer what spell it was.
It was detect thoughts.
Right.
Okay. I put my swords back into my sheaths.
Yes. Well, here, I'll explain it to you. These guys people have been trying to kill them for quite a while. And it turns out there's a lot of people we can't trust. I don't know who you are. They seem to believe that you're okay. I don't know. Okay, because I have information they don't have, they have information I don't have. And until it's clarified what's going on, I'm not going to explain to you what's going on from my point of view.
Doesn't sound like an open conversation to me.
It isn't. You're correct. You're absolutely correct. There are people trying to kill them. I don't know if you're with them.
There are multiple people hunting almost every member of separate people, separate groups hunting almost every member of our party.
And I'm fully aware. Oh, DM, shall I make a roll to see if I know anything about tieflings?
Sure, you can roll history or nature.
Not arcana?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it isn't a common knowledge in this world to know that tieflings are like infernal creatures.
24.
I think this is a world made up by Alex, so I'm just going to rule
No,
based
no,
on
it's
the
forgotten
roll.
real. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but it's Arcana allows you to recall lore about spells, magic items, and planes of existence. It doesn't necessarily
Tieflings
say
are not from
creatures
plane.
of planes. Yeah.
This is
Okay,
history,
well,
of course.
I had a roll of 24.
You know some basic information about tieflings, that they are partly infernal in nature.
And evil aligned.
Not necessarily. I don't buy into that evil race nonsense. I think characters should have agency to determine if they want to be evil or good, not just you're evil because you're a drow, or
Yes,
you're
yes, of
evil
course.
because
But
you're an orc.
So,
they're
Bob,
still,
that's one of the
Yeah.
that's one of the changes in 5.5. They've
Yeah.
really moved away. Right, AD&D was hardcore on that, and
Yeah.
3 and 3.5 were still
And
along
that's-
those lines.
that's
but
something I
5.5 has really
never-
moved away from.
That's
This race
something
is
I never
always
bought
evil
into
or-
as a DM. I don't think that's there's no way an entire race would agree on anything.
well,
And
no,
in
but there's
5e,
still some
tieflings are not evil as well. In
there's still
5.5 not,
statistical
and even
commonalities
5,
among groups. Okay, you can still say on average. You can always find individuals who are not.
I mean, if players want to judge each other based on the race or species of their character, then you can. I'm not going to tell you how to play your character,
Right.
but I'm telling you what you know about tieflings.
They're infernal.
Yeah, there are just as many evil humans, probably more, than you know evil tieflings.
That. Yes, I know one tiefling at the moment. Yes.
Right, but
So
you
certainly there's going
rolled
to be more
history.
evil people. No doubt.
You rolled history to determine what you know or your experience with tieflings, and
Right.
I told you the answer based on your roll.
Right.
So you
They're
can
infernal.
act on that however you want to.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yes.
All right, so
I-
from the 2024 Player's Handbook, while tieflings are born from fiendish legacies linked to devils, demons, lower planar beings, their bloodline has no effect on their moral outlook, as noted in the 2024 Player's Handbook rules. A tiefling's alignment is a matter of personal choice, not genetic destiny.
Right.
in 5e,
Isn't that what I just
it was
said?
also. It's from
I'm
2014.
pretty sure that's what I just said.
I was reading.
They-
I'm sorry that I didn't.
I
The
understand,
race
but
descent from Finnish like ages ago. Ages. Centuries.
okay. That I think this is
Like
probably a
Dragon Ball.
good stopping point, and we can have this drawn out conversation outside the recording of the game, because it's just grinding the game to a halt right now, and it's about time we need to
Right.
pause for till next week.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Wrap up.